Okay, so recently, or more like yesterday, I picked up this MTD Yard Machines. I think it's a 1742. Yep, 1742. And it has the twin. Now, as you can tell, it's in very, very rough condition, but it was free, so I'm gonna take that. And I also got a John Deere, which is right outside the garage here, but you guys will see videos on that later. There's a few problems that I've already noticed. This is out, so I'm gonna assume that there's some sort of electrical problem, but it's okay because I have another one of these key switches. And I also noticed when you pull the choke, it comes out, but she does not like to return. You have to hit her shut. So that's second problem. Third problem is she just drags the wheels. And I've already looked at it. The brake caliper is seized completely, and we have to remove it and fix it. So let's do that first. Also, you can also tell that this is bent up, meaning that they were probably screwing around with the solenoid in here. So solenoid's probably no good. But let's get to the brake, and yeah, let's do the brake. So fix the brake because it runs perfectly fine now. So the next thing to move on to is getting this motor ready to run. So I'm gonna open up the air filter here and see the condition of the carb. So I got my handy dandy screwdriver here, and I'm gonna open this thing up. I'm gonna say she's okay looking inside, hopefully, because then it makes my job easier, so I can just plug a battery in it, run some starting fluid into it, and try to get it to spin. But she doesn't look too bad. I haven't seen this style in a while. The wing nuts. So I have 4 different types of these motors. This one actually I have the exact same one of these, because that tractor right there was this exact same model with the 2-cylinder. I took the 2-cylinder and put it on one of my build mowers, and that carb actually, let's see, is there any gunk at the bottom? There. Let's open her up. She has no gunk at the bottom. Yeah, there's nothing, so this carb should be good. So let's put a battery on it and put some fresh gas in it. We're gonna have to drain the gas first. But I see there's some weird brown stuff down here. So yeah, let's drain the gas out of it here, and yeah, let's do that first. So I'll see you guys here in a second. Okay, so I have my fuel line out, and I have the screw in it, and the screw is now inside there. But let's let this thing drain for a while here, relieve the pressure. And while we let that drain, we're gonna go steal the battery off that so we can put it here and hopefully get this thing to turn over. So I'm gonna go grab that battery, and then I'll put it in, and I'll update you guys once I get that done. So I'll see you guys here in a second. Here's a quick thing to update you guys on. If you ever need some new battery cable lugs, I'm gonna pick this up for $1.50 at Walmart. No, I'm not sponsored by them, so don't worry about it. But see, this thing is gone. This one's okay. So this one will be switched eventually, but I'm not worried about it. Just, you can't hook into a battery with that. So I only have one left here. I have a few more over there on the wall, but these are really handy to have, especially when you're fixing mowers here and there all the time. So yes, I'm gonna swap this over and I'll show you guys how to do that, but it's not too hard. All you need, some clippers and your battery thing, and then you need some sort of compressor, or not a compressor, but a cruncher tool. So let me grab that and I'll see you guys here. So I have this right here. Simply all you're gonna do is take your battery out of your lug out of here. So first you cut this off, which is gonna be hard with one hand. So when I get this done, I'll show you guys. Okay, so I have my end on the positive cable here, and I like to electrical tape my the thing on there after I crush it on there. And this had a little bit of extra wire showing, so I just wrapped it just so we have safety. So I'm going to connect the battery terminals, and then we're gonna grab a key and see if we can start it up. So once I get to that, I will show you. I'm sorry for the background noise, but it's just my brother and my dad listening to music while they're chopping wood. But threw a new ignition switch in it because the other one was broken, and guess what? Well, I have to press on the brake, but oof, she turns over. So I'm gonna throw some fresh gas in it. I think oil should be fine. Last time I checked, yeah. See, she's pretty good. It's good enough for me to run it. I'm not gonna worry about it until it runs. So let me throw some fresh gas in there. Let me get my starting fluid, and then make sure everything is disengaged, and then we will get a start video of this thing. So I'm hype. Let's get it. Again, I'm sorry about the music in the background, but I can't do anything about it. So I got some fresh gas in it. Got my starting fluid. I'll rub it in there. Come on. This thing sucks. There we go. Choke it. Here goes nothing. She just started right on up, and she's running actually really nice. So yeah, I'm gonna take it for a ride now. Let's go. She has the kill on this thing. Okay, so it looks like it threw the belt off of the rear pulley. So let's take that back in. Okay, so I figured out the problem pretty quickly. The belt came off of the tensioner pulley, which then, you know, just didn't send any power to the rear wheels. So I'm gonna put that back on, and then we're gonna go for a ride. Alrighty, I got the belt back on. Let's try this again. Funny thing is, front wheel fell off because I forgot that it didn't have a carter pin, so put it back on and hopefully drive around. So I'm sorry that the video just ends right there, but basically after I got it running and driving, I just went and pressure washed it and cleaned it up and did absolutely nothing else to it, and I didn't want to really show you guys that because it's really no point of it, and I really just put my phone down, so I didn't do anything. I really didn't record anything, so sorry about that. And I really just stopped working on it, so and I moved on to my next project, which is this huge John Deere with a Kohler. It's only 12 horsepower, but things like the size of a 2-cylinder. But yeah, I'm sorry that the video stopped pretty early. It'll be a lot better next time I do more videos. And yeah, comment if you would like to see more videos on this John Deere, because I'm thinking about going diesel on it. Comment if you want it to be diesel, but I don't get a lot of likes or anything, so you know, expecting it to be pretty dry. So make sure you like and comment the video, on the video. Make sure also to subscribe. And yeah, if you guys want to see more content, subscribe. Sorry, I can't talk. It's like 11:30. So yeah. See you guys in the next video.